Hey, I don't have an intro, so please watch the Wicked movie. This isn't sponsored, but please sponsor me. Yeah, just please watch Wicked. Hey, what's up? It's your boy P Matt G, short for Prodigy Matt Gengar. Hey, what's up, Teddy fans? It's your boy Terrakuma back at it again with another banger. We are combining the two double life, as you say. Today we have a great deck. It's called Duelist Cup because I've been playing it in the Duelist Cup, and you know, it's Tearlament. I never played when this deck was like good or whatever, so I can't cope. This deck is fucking sick, and today we have the absolute best version of it ever created. We have Snake Eye, Orcust, Kashtira, Diabellstar, good cards, Tearlament. Let's get into it. First of all, no, I don't have Thrust. Second of all, I don't even know if you need Thrust. This deck's sick. Okay. First of all, we got the Driver, because you already know we got the Gamma. We got the Hand Trap. We got one of Ash, Poplar, Oak, and then one of Big Dragon, Flamberge. I don't really know if you need any more. You're just using it. Eat the Hand Traps. Eat the shit. It forces it out. You know, you get to combo good cards, Snake Eyes, triple maxi, always one Ash. Oh my god, you want to play more than one Ash? Bitch, it's first to one ladder, just open it. One Symbol Skeleton, you know, Graveyard Recursion. One Havness. I'm assuming if this card is at anything above one, Tearlament is the best deck in the game. Good card, just play it. One Snow. Believe it or not, guys, I might be stupid. I wasn't playing this in my first version of it. This is a pretty optimal, like, I've gone through multiple iterations of this. Just play this card. It wins the game. Should not be legal. Ban of 7 cards, interrupt on your opponent's turn, and a body, and level 4, and while statted. Damn. Oh, and it's a dark. Oh, never mind. No, it's not. It's a light. Okay, never mind. One Harpor, you gotta summon from the deck. It's great to discard. It starts your plays. It's awesome. All the Orcust locks you in the dark. This deck pretty much just says, I don't care about the lock, because you've already done everything before you start the Orcust line. 2 Gearsu Orcust Mech Knight. This is a great normal summon, but normally you just want to special it from deck and start your Orcust line. A good card gets you to Galaxy. 2 Shiren. Damn. This card's really good. Play this card. You get free special summon. And then it starts your fusion. Notably, it's a level 4 dark. Let's, you know, get to that later. Play 2 of this card. It's great. 3 Rhino Heart. I don't know why the name is like this, and also I don't know how much I vibe with the art, because he looks like he's holding a dual disc, right? Like, that's a dual disc. He's a duelist. He's not a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Oh my god, wait, I literally forgot to do this shit as part of the intro. So I'm gonna do it right now. This was the intro. Sorry, I must have a cold. Okay, Rhino Heart here. You just play the card. This is your best normal summon pretty much. He starts the combo, he starts the party. He's a foolish on summon. You send Havness 99% of the time. And yeah, like, I'm assuming you already know what Tearlaments do. If not, let me know down in the comments, and then subscribe. Comment Banana Bread. One of Keldo and one of Mudora. So I wasn't playing Keldo because I was too poor in UR Dust for it. They're really good together. You use them to reshuffle the threats. You have a great time with these. That's all you get. And for some reason, if I draw one, I draw the other. So it's also a level 4 extender. Really good at disrupting Tenpai. But you know, that doesn't really matter. But yeah. Disrudo, you could just take this shit out. I don't think I know how to use this card, so like if you do use it, it's like I don't even have fucking synchros. I took it out. I don't know how to use this card. Take it out if you want. I'm just assuming it comes up. One Orcus Nightmare. This card is a Foolish from deck. This card we'll get into later. Fenrir, one of it, 2 Unicorn, and 1 Tearlament Kashtira. Unicorn is just an insta-win, sometimes first to 1. I've been using it to send Dragoon a lot. And I've also been using it to fuck Gimmick Puppet players up. And Fenrir is just, I see why it's at 1. This card's fucked up. In this deck you get extra mileage because you search Tearlament Kashtira out of it. Or you can search Unicorn if you know your opponent's going to pop it. Just great card. Play all of these. They basically just help you start your combos. Like, see, this whole deck, as you're fucking noticing, is I want to eat the hand traps, and then I want to normal Rhino Heart. 3 DUEL Star, this card's crazy. I really like generic engines. And DUEL is the definition of that. She can summon herself, she summons, she searches, she's full Snake Eye combo, she's great. 1 World Wand, I really like this card. This card is probably one of your best extenders because it summons exactly Harp Horror. And yeah. The Dragon, 1 Nibiru, once again, the 1 of hand traps, people want to clown on me for it. I'm gonna show you the win rate later. It's like 90 fucking %. Like, I'm flexing hard right now. It's like, you can hear it in my voice. I'm proud. I'm proud of this deck, guys. I'm proud of it. I'm making new Yu-Gi-Oh content no one's ever fucking made before. So, okay, next up, I mean, yeah, that's Nibiru. Okay, and that's it for the monsters. Before anything, we're playing Crossout. That's another reason for 1 of everything. Oh my god, don't even know if I talked about Gamma. Best card. Play Gamma, play Gamma. This card wins the game. Real quick, I fucking lost to, like, this once. Oh no, okay, not Epsilon, the fucking one that does spells. Because he Epsiloned my called by. And I was really mad about that, so maybe even throw 1 of that in there. But yeah, you know, we're playing Crossout. Alright, next we got Rhoda. This searches Rhino Heart and Rhino Heart exactly. Yeah. Just Rhoda, get this. 1 Foolish Burial Goods, you normally want to send Suliek. And then that searches Rhino Heart. I mean, you can dump some other stuff in there. I like this card. You can dump Babel sometimes. You can dump, like, Wanted to draw a card sometimes. Pretty nice. 1 That Grass. You open this card, you have a great time. It's pretty much full combo, and it eats hand traps for breakfast. Like, this card's great if you open it. I feel weird that it's at 1 because it really does feel like so sacky. Like, it is genuinely 100% win rate if you resolve this card. 2 Triple Tack Talent. Good card. That's all I can say. It's like, maybe you could be like, oh my god, I want to play Thrust. And if you have the money for Thrust, yeah. But, like, literally, Triple Tack Talent, great card. I just started using it to rip hand constantly because it's like, this deck puts up a lot of layered interruption, even through interruption a lot of the time. So if you're getting rid of an extra starter, it's so much better than the 2 draws. 2 Grief, this card just says, with certain hands, you just go hella off. With Grief. This card's great, eats hand traps, can be a choke point technically, but yeah. 1 sec, someone just said some really out of pocket in my Discord. By the way, 1 sec, I'm literally getting messaged about it. One sec. He said, it's Gomi, by the way. He said for real. Okay. I'll put a picture of what he said in the Discord. I'm literally snipping tooling it right now. That's how much of a hater I am. Okay. For those of you who know the PMET lore, you're gonna be like, damn, he went there. Okay. Tearlament Grief, literally, you just win. Like flat out. You summon Rhino Heart, and then it's either a free fusion, a free mill, or like you get an extra card into the grave, and then this card, because all the tiers want to combo with each other, just go like, oh my god, sent to the grave by a card effect. You can just special summon it if you have a Tearlament card, and then he starts your whole combo. Great card. This effect never comes up really, and I know people play Triva Karma, and I don't know what Triva Karma does, but I'm assuming it comes up with that too if you want to be spicy. You don't have to net deck. Guys, you don't even have to net deck. Just net deck a little bit, and then swap like 2 cards, and then be like, guys. Guys, I cooked. Okay, Kashtira Theosis. This card comes up every so often. It's like if you have nothing better to do, you at least get to do this. I know y'all are reading. Also, the Banished comes up every so often. It's just like, it's hard to justify not running, because when it's good, it's good. 2 Bonfire, you just want to add Poplar. Get your shit going. 1 Original Sinful Spoils Snake Eye. This card is gas. You play this shit, you summon Ash, you search Poplar, you have a great time. It's searchable off Diabellstar. Just like, this card is so funny. Just use it. I was playing 2 when I first made the deck, and then I realized this deck is so consistent, you could just play 1 of it. It's so good. Okay, next we got 1 Babel. Babel's pretty good. This goes into the Orcus combo, I'll let you know. 1 Pressured Planet Rate Soth. And this card, when you activate it, you get a Kashtira monster. It is as good as it reads. Also, this buff is kind of crazy. You can't even activate the last... This card is nuts. Kashtira is crazy. You just play that shit. Divine Temple of the Snake Eye. You play this because it's your search off Poplar if you already used OSS. This card can be used at the end of your combo to put Flamberg back into the zone, and then you could set up for some cheeky Flamberge plays. It's really good. I like it, but it feels kind of jank sometimes, and I know a lot of other people are not running that shit. 2 Scream, also, I'm sorry about the mic situation. I'll fix it eventually. 2 Scream, this card, this comes up a lot. You get to add a Tearlament trap. And, yeah, you mill the top 3 every time. And, if you or your opponent summons a monster when you have a Tearlament, you get to mill the top 3. Tearlament's really good at just playing on the opponent's turn. And this is a huge starter for it. Fun card, I play 2 of it. Birth. So this card is an extender and your normal search off of Kashtira Unicorn. And you summon Unicorn, add this, and then when you link off the Unicorn or whatever, you just resummon it. It's just as good as it looks. 1 Called by the Grave, because it could be 2. It definitely could be 2, but you see I only have 1 of it. And I really should have 2 of it, and I can just dust that extra red eyes I just pulled to make the second one, but first 1 ladder, bro. I'm just playing 1. Alright, next up, Cross Out Dez. It's just cooler called by, for real. This card is so cool. Play it, it's nice. 1 Heartbeat, this is like your 1 of spell and trap removal. I really like this. You can get traps back from your graveyard and it comes up. Good card. It's really cool because it shuffles them into the deck and doesn't destroy them, which helps a lot. 1 Wanted, this card is part Upstart Goblin, part Search for Diabell. This card is nuts. 1 Infinite Impermanence. First to 1 ladder, bitch. Also cross out. Okay, now you got one of all three of the Tearlament traps, basically. Oh, yeah. So this card is crazy on activated. You just foolish something, and then you flip something to face down. It's crazy. And then there's another really cool part of this where you get monsters back from your grave. Crescendo, we're going to talk about Orchest. Crime. This is a solemn, and then you send a monster from your hand to the grave, and then it recurs banished Tearlaments. This card's nuts. It's searchable. Yeah, I mean, who doesn't want a solemn? And now I got Swilik. This is the best card. Suliak. Ekis Bacchus Series. Ekis. When it's sent to the graveyard, you just get a Tearlament from your deck, and then when you control one, you can send a card from what you control to the grave to just negate something. Like, it's so good. Like, extra deck. Extra deck is tight, but it's also not tight. Double entendre in the both ways. Here's what I'm running. One kit, one rule, one Kaleido Heart. All of these cards are Tearlament monsters, and they do Tearlament things. This is a 16-minute deck profile where I'm not even being informative. I'm gonna start going faster, guys. But yeah. Basically, this card says fuck summoning. This card is disruption, shuffles cards. This card is everything you ever wanted and more. I don't even know how this card is legal. I'm being so real right now. This card is crazy. It's like a Super Stratos, recursion, and it's everything the decks want. She's beauty, she's grace, and she's Miss United States. One-time thief redoer. This is the best card in the deck. Flat out, I used it to beat Crooked Cook Exodia because I had no out to Crooked Cook. And also, I'll go buy the combo at the end. This card is crazy. One Dugaris. I barely go into this, but if you need an extender, it's great. It's just like generic. It comes up. One Big Ding. Dingirsu, the Orchest of the Evening Star. So you go Galati into this, and then your opponent cries. It's extra removal. It really helps. It's protection, and it's damage, and it's not Galati. And next up, one Mermaid. Don't know why they unbanned this card. People are going to realize the Orchest engine soon. People don't like it because it's boring. If you play an engine of this size in 60 card slop in a grass deck, just play Orchest. Legit. This card does everything. It summons Orchest Nightmare. Starts your whole play. It goes into Galati after, and then you get a negate for free. Oh yeah, Nightmare Phoenix. Only purpose of this card is to go into Mermaid, and sometimes you get to pop and discard cards. It's great. 2 Galati. This could easily be 1, but I like 2 because I like the grind game, and it actually really comes up in the grind game. Being able to go Galati into Galati to get certain cards back online. Yeah, you get to target one of your banished machines, just put it back, and then set a card. You get Crescendo, which is a solemn, and also a search. It's just a negate. And then, where is it? When you don't need Crescendo, or you want Babble, you get Babble. And this makes all of the Orchest monsters quick effects, and it makes it so you are just flat out playing on your opponent's turn, and that time is of the essence. When I first picked this deck up, I was losing to time almost every game, and I'm not even slow playing. This deck just takes a while. But the Babble, damn. Literally Babble, you just go off. With the Babble, you can play on your opponent's turn. It's really useful against Tenpai because you could just keep putting up floaters. And the discard on the next turn can turn some shit online. This card is really, really good. Oh, and next up, IP Masquerena and SP Lil Knight. These bitches just in everything. We got Curious. I've gone into this card like once total, but when I did, it won me the game. So I'm really not sure if you're curious about playing Curious, the Lightsworn Dominion. Play him, he's pretty cool. One Apollosa and one Zelantis. I'm gonna be so real, y'all. This card has never came up. This card, I don't know what it's for, but I'm scared to take it out. You heard? Literally, I'm just so scared to take this card out. I feel like the second I take it out, I'm gonna go up against some bullshit. And it's gonna be like, oh my god, I should have played Zelantis. And I'm not gonna let that shit happen. I'm not gonna let the hubris take over. No hubris. Okay, now Apollosa, you set up negates. Basically, here's the end game plan. Do a combo. Just do any combo you could think of in this deck. And then do the Orcus combo. Alright, say it with me, y'all. Do a combo. Then do the Orcus combo. And you set up hella interaction. One thing you do, you overlay like a Orcus card in Sheeran for Redoer. And then you detach the Sheeran for Redoer. And then you Tearlament all over them. You're splooging. You're doing everything. Y'all, this has been my 21-minute deck profile about Tearlaments. This very obviously was done in one take. Yeah, I'll have production value soon, I guess. But, like, just, like, look at how shitty all of your favorite YouTubers' videos were when they just started. Unless if they were, like, good the whole time. But, like, I see why people delete their old fucking videos, guys. I'm just trying to make some shit and put it out. And if you don't like that, I really don't know where I'm going, guys. See ya. What's up, Bears? We are in the voiceover part. First game, we're up against Tenpai. Let's do this. We open that grass. We mill the Rhino Heart number 1, the Rhino Heart number 2, we milled the Scream, we milled the Sheeran, we milled the everything, we milled the Meta Noise. And now we just start. Okay, so gonna lead with the Rhino Heart. Just summon it from the grave, get another one, discard the Sheeran, get a second Rhino Heart back. And in Duelist Cup, I kind of just wanted to go in a grind game a lot. It feels like grind game is the place to be at all times, pretty much. And yeah, so Sheeran effect, I dumped another one to get 2 Sheerans in the kit. And now next up we are going to try the Kit Colosse. What do we get? You know, we have Alert. It happens. But we can still do quite a bit here. We're gonna do the Mudora, discarding the... I think that dude's the Agido. I don't even remember, guys. But yeah, Mudora, going into an IP mask. Immediately, he's probably out of hand traps. You don't know, but I do. He is. Now we're going to Harport, into the Gear Suit, getting the World Wand. I don't really want to overextend on the Orcus part, since I wanted to have a follow-up play for next turn, but, you know, I didn't know we were up against Tenpai yet, so gonna make the Galati, shuffle back the World Wand, get the Babble. And that means we've already milled the Crescendo. Now it's tough. He starts with Sengen Summoning, very fun card, you know, fair, balanced. I just immediately IP mask it, I'm not about it. Get the Galati out. I could have milled the kit too, but I wanted to keep the Sweelek online. Yeah, so it's like, I'm just not about the summoning. He goes for, I don't even know what the fuck that card is, and then I'm just not even trying to, like, deal with all the notifications, so you know, I got the Sweelek on the board. I'm just gonna pop it. Like, I just wanted to turbo. Like, I'm like, there's no way he keeps going here. We mill 5 okay cards. Not the best mill. Wanted to mill a Havness or a Sheeran, obviously. Now I SP that. Y'all are probably like, oh my god, this dude doesn't know how to play against Tenpai, but I think I do. He hits for 15. Summons another card, would send summons another card, would send summons another card. It's so fucking stupid. Like, who made Tenpai? Everybody, if you hate Tenpai, send me money. If you hate playing against Tenpai, just send me money and you won't play against Tenpai anymore. That's literally just how it is. Alright, so now he makes the level 6 dragon guy, and then that, like, resummons something for some fucking reason. Oh, never mind. Oh, yeah, he's reshuffling. I say no. I say Mudor. And then I'm like, surely it's fucking over, because, you know, I'm using the Orca stuff to float. Over and over. That's the power of the Babel. I think this deck actually has a good Tenpai matchup because you get to float. And now he fucking plays this. I had no idea about this card. I just can't float anymore. Now he pops the Babel. And we are down to 900, but we didn't die. And that's what matters. Next up, the only weakness of this deck is the time. Y'all are going to see some time-focused gameplay here. We reshuffling everything. We're going to get that Rhino Heart fusion into the Kaleido Heart. And now how's this going to be? We special summon it. He has the fucking Veiler, but we dodge the fucking Veiler. And then we SP that. Because we're dodging the Veiler to get rid of fucking everything. We said no. No, you do not Veiler my shit. I have the Sweebelek. Shuffle that bitch back. Get the Kaleido Heart back. We're having a good time. That bitch is negated, and he's not getting the Synchro anytime soon. We mill the Kashtira. Bam! Destroy that bitch by battle. And now all I need to deal with is that card, and I have the SP. So next up, this dude, immediate battle phase. He wants to cheese me. He didn't fucking read, bro. Tenpai players don't even read. I Sweewalek. I crime is fucking Sengen Kaiman, and we are popping off. I literally had 0 seconds left on the clock at this point. So it's like, now I'm like, oh my god, okay, finally, we're resend, we're getting the crescendo, we're getting the ding, and we're having a great time. We got the Girsu. We top decked the Fenrir. I mean, you know, that's a pretty good. That's a pretty good. Okay. First match down, we've conquered the Tenpai. Ignore any misplays, those were all due to time. I'm serious. Okay, this dude, game 2, he's playing Tier. And then I see Brandon Fusion, and now chat. Do it with me, we're gonna water the plants. Okay, chat. Just did all that shit, and his combo is still going on. He milled the fucking Sheeran, Ed Sheeran up in here, bro. We going crazy. He makes Lubellion, bro. I don't even know how to pronounce this bitch. Okay, he discarded the Feather Duster. He's going Drago Stapelia in the Royal Rare. That's actually such a cool looking card for real. Okay, he gets rid of the kit. He's milling 8 more cards. And at this point, you see my hand. I got no hand traps. I got no interruption, but my hand is pretty strong. I feel like my hand can play around most things. Like, it's just good at doing that. I'm gonna play around whatever he does, and I'm gonna have a really good time. That is the hope. Next up, he plays Albion. And then, like, Albion Online, I choose what I want to be. I play the Kashtira card, get the Unicorn, and now he goes, bam! And you'll never guess. I was like, kit? He gave me the kit? I didn't have a line for kit. I literally was just like, oh fucking kit. He discards the Droll to this dude, bro. People in the Duelist Cup. Predaplant, welcome to low-rated Duelist. And then he uses the fucking kit, makes Mirror Jade, and then this is the this is the ender. I send the Sweewalek, and he's just like, nah, no, this dude's also on Tier. He knows all this shit. I get the haveness because I knew he was gonna activate something, and then he just DCs on the screen. I mean, mad respect for him. I get it. That is really rough. Playing summoning kit to your opponent's board when they're playing tier. Okay, next up we have a game against Trap Tricks, and this is why I love tier so much. Okay, so he's gonna summon Padika, and bro, this art is so weird. And then, okay, so I get the Swellek, and I'm getting a Kashtira right now. He is going to link that off for a Sarah, because Sarah is fair and balanced, fun Trap Tricks card. I'm just like, nah, you know what, I'm just going to summon the Kashtira. He doesn't have a trap yet. Banish, we mill Sheeran, baby. It's that fucking easy. Like, you've never seen easiness like this before. We making the kit, and now you know, the haveness, baby. Now we go with the haveness. We say bye Kit Kalos, bye Pumpkin. We making the rule Kalos. Win rate is 77%. We are the GOAT. Alright, now I negate the Sarah with this, because why would the opponent read? He must have some type of extension here. I go Kashtira. I mill Rhino Heart Sheeran. My shit is stacked. He does this, and then it banishes my card. You know, that's a pretty solid thing. Through that interruption, pretty good. He he banishes the whole Atia. But you know, I also milled the Medora, because I'm so good. And then Eldlixir of Scarlet Sanguine. He's on Trap Tricks Eldritch, trying to make people have the least amount of fun possible. He's on the Golden Lord. And yeah, it's just kind of going right now. Oh my god. Ah! Okay. Oh my god, there it is. Okay, so yeah, he's on the Golden Lord. He has Golden Land forever on Naroda. That's fine. I'm gonna DUEL. Discard the Nightmare. Like you already know how this is going. I'm gonna hit DUEL effect. Chainlink 2. So when I get my mills. And it is so free to get lethal here. I mill my cards. I mill the Poplar. Sinful Spoil, Snake Eye for the Oak. Summon Poplar. Get the Temple. And now we are just zooming right now. I'm gonna say, give me the Flamberge. And now this is just the board. This is indeed the board state right now. I just want to get lethal ASAP. That is the Tearlament showcase. I hope you liked. I thought those were 3 fun games. We don't have a fucking best of 3 versus meta, because you saw that game against Tenpai and assumed this format would be anything other than best of 1. See ya. I be popping bottles. Sparking is your man. I'll be a man. I be popping bottles.